Hello, I'm Coach Dan Hennessey. This video is for coaches of youth fast-pitch softball players. It's the first in a set of 4 whose purpose is to teach you how to teach your players to execute a sacrifice bunt. In this video, I will describe in detail this bunt's fundamental techniques. In videos 2 through 4, I will describe recommended strategies, teaching and practicing techniques, and how to solve specific problems. For simplicity, all of these instructions are meant for right-handed batters. At the end of this video, I will mention the key differences when a left-handed batter executes a sacrifice bunt. This is my assistant Ty. She will demonstrate the components of the sacrifice bunt. Let's begin by seeing a brief demonstration. Looks pretty simple, right? Well, if it were simple to learn, everybody would be doing it well. But if you use everything I show you in these videos, you will have a team full of excellent bunters who rarely miss the ball and almost never pop up. When you work with your players, insist on proper execution using good form. Some players will say that they already know how to bunt well and that they get great results. There's no need to disagree with them. Keep your messages positive. Simply say that everyone can improve and you want every team member to excel at this. Explain that you are teaching them the sacrifice bunt. The goal is to move the runner over. If they also make it to first base safely, that's just a nice bonus. Now let's move directly into the fundamental techniques. Begin with your players setting up in their hitting stance as for a swing using good posture. This is important for an effective turn. The sacrifice bunt is executed in 2 separate movements, turn, then bunt. Right at the start, teach players to turn quickly. As the pitcher releases the ball, first snap turn into position. Second, move your bat to the ball. As you turn, slide your right hand up to the tapered part of the bat. Pinch the bat with your thumb on top of it. The snap turn should bring the bat around to about a 30-degree upward angle. At the same time, bring the bat to a point where the sweet spot is at the top of the strike zone. You should turn without bending lower at the waist or knees. Maintain good posture from stance to contact. Keep your left hand above your waist as you turn. This will keep your bat head at the top of the strike zone. Turn your feet, upper body, and bat to point to the second baseman, not to the pitcher. Extend your hands another inch or 2 away from your body, about halfway between fully extended toward the second baseman and fully pulled in against the body. In other words, your arms are comfortably extended, but they feel like they're bent a lot at the elbows. Your shoulders should be just behind the front knee. Don't hunch over. Good posture keeps your head from being stuck out too far toward the pitcher, potentially affecting your balance. After the snap turn, as a separate movement, use your knees to quickly lower your body and bat to the ball with as little arm movement as possible. Maintain the 30-degree bat angle through contact if possible. Use your left hand to control the bat. The right hand, which is pinching the bat, must not direct the bat. It mostly just follows along with the left hand and provides firmness at contact. Be sure to bend your knees as the ball will always be dropping as it travels the last few feet. Bend them at least a tiny bit during the bunt step, even if the pitch is coming directly at the bat. As you turn, if you choose to take the pitch, quickly pull the bat back to your shoulder. There is no need to move any part of your body other than your arms and hands to pull the bat to your shoulder. The only exception is when you need to avoid being hit by the pitch. If you need to raise the bat to bunt the ball, the pitch is too high, so pull the bat back every time you feel like raising it up. The effect is that you always lower the bat to bunt. Never raise it to bunt. To bunt toward third base, pull the knob of your bat into your body with your left hand without moving your right hand in or out. To bunt toward first base, push the knob out with your left hand. Your body should not turn and your right hand should hardly move at all. Players should feel like they are catching the ball with their bat, but don't try to consciously put the bat head on the ball. Let your subconscious mind control the precise placement of the bat on the ball. I tell the players to execute the steps I've described, then let the bat go where it wants to go. I will provide more information about that point in the problem-solving video. Do not push your bat out at the ball with the right hand. The right hand provides firmness as the ball hits the bat, firmer to make the ball go farther, but don't punch at it, not even a tiny bit. Never pull the bat back away from the ball, but it's okay to let a fastball push the bat back a little. A sacrifice bunt should travel at least 6 feet and no more than 15 feet for maximum effectiveness. I recommend coaches carry 2 pre-cut strings to lay onto the practice field to mark these minimum and maximum targets. It is generally easier to bunt pitches down the third base line when they are strikes over the inside half of the plate and down the first base line for strikes over the outside half. When a left-handed batter executes a sacrifice bunt, most of these instructions apply to them. When teaching lefties, tell them your instructions are for a right-handed hitter and ask them to reverse each instruction that mentions the right side or right hand. If you think they might react negatively, explain that they have a one-step advantage over right-handers when running to first base, so they're lucky to be left-handed fast-pitch players. When the left-hander executes the snap turn, she should turn her feet, upper body, and bat to point to the shortstop rather than the second baseman. Additionally, don't start running to first base or turning toward first before the ball contacts the bat. Coaches should watch for the shoulders or feet to start turning toward first base before contact, then let the player know the next time she is bunting at practice. Again, reviewing game video on occasion is helpful. That's it for the fundamental techniques portion of my Teaching the Sacrifice Bunt series. Thanks for watching it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel called Fastpitch Coaching, all one word, to watch video number 2, Strategies.